What's good, YouTube? This is Delteros, and today I'm going to be doing a Gen 7 Final Evolution tier list. I will be including Alolan forms, I will be including Ultra Beasts, I will not be including the other evolutions to the lines that you see on screen. The reason that I had to do this is because, for some reason, later gens don't have a Final Evolution tier list. But yeah, thank you guys again for 35 subscribers. I'm hoping we can hit 50 by the end of February. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but you never know. It's 15 subs. I think you guys can do it. Um. Anyway, let's get started. Decidueye. Now, pretty sorry. Pretty sure this thing has absolutely no competitive viability. Um, but I do like the design, so I'm gonna give it a love. I like the design. The typing's good. It just lacks something. Not exactly sure what it is. People just can't find a way to use it, I guess. Maybe it's speed, maybe it's the lack of stopping power. Um, but yeah, S tier design though. Um, for Incineroar, it's the exact opposite. This mon has one of the absolute worst designs I've ever seen, but competitively, it is one of the best Pokemon of all time. It gets parting shot and U-turn for pivoting. It gets intimidate, so it has something that makes it worth pivoting. Um, it gets Flare Blitz. It's got high enough attack to use knockoff and Flare Blitz for damage. It's got good bulk. It just it has everything it needs to be a good Pokemon. The typing's good because it walls Calyrex Shadow. Um, it just like I'm not gonna say it's unbeatable, but it is definitely a good addition to any competitive team. Um, Primarina has some results, but in all seriousness, why is that an address? Yeah, I say that because for some reason they kept the 87.5% male ratio on this line, even though I know they didn't have to. Okay. Um, Toucannon. I like the design, but in all seriousness, it's a bad mon. Out of all the normal flying types we've ever gotten, it's not great. Yungoos, or um, uh, what is his other form? Um, I do not know its name. Um, it's not Yungoos. Yungoos is the little one. Um, uh, nah, let me know in the comments. I don't know this thing. I don't know this thing's forms. Um, but yeah, ugh, Vikavolt. Honestly, this thing would be fantastic if it didn't have such garbage speed. It has a great design. I don't know about its abilities, to be honest. Let me actually look at that real quick. I'm just going to drop it there and look at its abilities because I've never really looked. I think it's just like static. Um, yeah, Pokemon DB. Okay, so let's see. What are your abilities? Oh, it's got Levitate. So yeah, it's got a really good ability. Um, Fantastic special attack. Pretty solid bulk. I mean, the HP is kind of lacking. Why does it have 70 physical attack? They could have put like 30 points of that physical attack into speed and it would have been fine. Wouldn't have been broken, wouldn't have been bad. But, and honestly, the anime lies to you because it makes this thing seem a lot faster than it actually is. Actually, you know what? Other than design, it should go in the dislike pile. It is a bad mon because of the typing, or not typing, because of the speed. Um, Crabominable. Why did they have to take such a good design like Crabrawler and turn it into this abomination? And on top of that, it does absolutely nothing competitively. I like the Bile Oricorio. I think that's the fire one. Um, but it is fire flying and it doesn't even have like Talonflame level stats. So yeah, it's bad. Uh, Rabombi. Um, this one actually has had some success because it had speed swap for a while. I don't know if it gets it. I don't think it does. But it's a very frail, like pollen puff. Yeah, it does weird things. Um, oh my boys, Lycanroc. I love the pupper. Good pupper. Terrible competitively, but good pupper. Um, like I'm gonna put it up here in love. Like I said, it is terrible competitively. I understand that, but Excel Rock is such a good move. I just love that. Aw, wishy washy. You had so much to live for, dude, and you failed miserably. What were they thinking? Toxapex. I mean, Baneful Bunker's a cute move, and I don't hate the design, but like it does nothing competitively, at least not in doubles, and that's the competitive scene that I mostly know. Um, just so you're aware, when I went over Incineroar, I was very tempted to just put its limitless like win rate on screen because that's just dumb. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna do that right quick because I need to see this for myself. Oh yeah, it's gotten regional top eights, 574, including 81 wins. Its international top eights are 102, including 15 wins. Hmm. It doesn't talk about it winning worlds though. That's weird. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let me just leave this on screen, bruh. Bruh. That's crazy. I'm just gonna leave this on screen. Y'all can count the numbers if you want. Yeah, we're not gonna open the complete list because homie's crazy. But yeah, sorry for the detail. But anyway, back to Mudsdale. Um, Mudsdale's funny. It has two really good abilities and stamina, and I think it gets like inner focus. It's got high horsepower. It yeah, it's an overall solid, just very solid mon. Pretty solid design. Yeah, I do really like this Pokemon. Um, a Rockwood is weird. It has results, but I don't remember. Like, I kind of want to look at its limitless now because, Oh wait, this isn't limitless. I bought. Okay, let's see. Um, Rockwood. Let's see. Okay, so it really doesn't have any good postings. That's what I figured, but it is kind of funny. I mean, it got second. It's got some seconds, some thirds, one first. That's pretty nice. Oh, that's like 2018, though. What's its most recent? Oh, yeah, it doesn't have anything recent, so it's not great. Well, it did get the ninth once. It's made top 16 once. Yeah, it doesn't really have anything in 2025 or 2026. Well, 2026 just started, so yeah, I guess it's not good. We'll leave it where it's at. I'm actually kind of fine with that. Same with Same with Lurantis. I'm not a big fan. I just don't like the design. Ugh, Sheena, why are you so bad? You're just bad. You're like, how can we make a Mungus worse? And don't misunderstand. Yes, I understand. Amogus is one of the greatest Pokemon of all time. But, hmm. Salazzle, I don't like this Pokemon. It's funny because it does the same crap uh, Vespiquen does with the only the female being able to evolve. But it's like the typing's bad. I guess it's good offensively, but it's bad defensively because it just utterly gets mopped by ground type. But I guess it completely walls out Fairy, so that's good. Um, Beware. I love the design. I love the fact that Stuffle has a tag for its tail. Um, but other than that, it just. And keep in mind, I didn't rename these tiers before I started the video, so yeah. Just because something is in dislike tier does not mean I actually dislike it. I will tell you if I dislike it. Serena is annoying because of Queenly Majesty. That's really all it has. Orang Guru is interesting because of the whole instruct thing. Um, Passimian's interesting because it kind of has a reverse Alolan Muck ability where it receives the ability of a mon that faints next to it. Oh wait, no, that's not reverse Alolan Muck. That's the exact same. Um, yeah, why hasn't anybody put this thing next to Smeargle? That would be kind of funny to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, Comfey. Weird support mon. I don't know how good it is, and I don't like the design. Um, it got a mega. Let's see how good that mega is. Hopefully, they don't give the mega the same ability as the base. It has good stats, but because of emergency exit, it is a bad mon. It's got a great design though. Um, all Palisand has going for it is it has a killer shiny and nice lore. Because yeah, it's kind of funny that people stick their hands in there and get their soul sucked out. Pyukamuku's just ew. Why do you do this, bro? Hmm. Snow Valley is just what if Arceus were trash? Um, Minior would be great if you could shiny hunt it without having to break the shell first. Um, Kamala is just bad. Turtonator is just bad. Um, Togedemaru is just bad. Um, I'm gonna skip Mimikyu for a second because I actually do want to talk about Mimikyu. There's some good there. Uh, Ruxin is just bad. Now, Mimikyu is our next interesting Pokemon. This thing has an ability that lets it basically take a hit. Like, it used to be free damage, so people could put a focus sash on it, get like two swords dances up, and then proceed to shadow sneak people to death. But now they've made it where if you let somebody hit the disguise, it takes like a quarter of its health and damage or a quarter of the damage it would normally take or something. So basically it breaks focus sash. So you can't put focus sash on this thing anymore. But yeah, you can still swords dance up with it. It just doesn't get the benefit of two anymore. And I do like the lore of it, even though I always pick on Yanager about the whole thing because if you look under the sheet, it kills people. But and it so desperately wants to be Pikachu when it should just be trying to be itself. But yeah, I do like it. Grandpa, Dragon Grandpa. I mean, never ending free dragon. Um, Hopefully the Mega will make it good, but as it sits right now, it's not great. But I do like it. Um, Delma's like Seal Worker is a good idea, and Grass Ghost is a fairly decent typing, I guess. But eh. Okay, now I gotta scroll down just a little bit. 1 second. Alright, so Komo. Um, Komo. I love this mon. I do actually really like it, especially in Scarlet and Violet where them scales are shiny as hell. But um, yeah, I like the mon, and it does have some competitive use, especially with Terra Steel to get rid of the fairy weakness. But I don't know. I'm just kind of neutral on it. Um, Tapu Koko was great in the anime. Um, like let's see, and I know it has results. I would have to look at the limitless sheet again, but honestly, it hasn't really been available since Gen 8, so I can't tell you. It's not in Gen 9, sadly. So I'm not gonna put it in dislike though. Tapu Lele is about the same. I'm sorry, Bulu, but you're bad. You're like my favorite Tapu, but you're bad. Um, Feeny is an absolute A or S tier. Like, there's no question about it. The design's cool. The typing's good. The like just overall stat spread is nice. And it does have competitive results in the last generation that it was actually in, which was Gen 8. So, yeah. Okay, so Galio and Lunala. So Galio's got nothing. I'm sorry. I do like the design. Like, I'm giving it a love just because of the design. Big Mufasa is great. Um, but it has no results at all. Lunala has fantastic results, but it is a lowland Zubat. Oh, I'm gonna give it a love, but only because I have actually used it with some success. Uh, I don't know any of the Ultra Beasts outside of like Stakataka and Celesteela, so I'm just gonna start sticking them places because I don't know them very well. I think Pheromosa had some success. Bug Lesnar. If you wonder why I call him Bug Lesnar, look up Buzzwole and then look up Brock Lesnar and tell me that they don't look alike. Um, dude, you're just wires. Although you do get tail glow, so I guess that's a thing. Ultra Necrozma. Yes. Oh wait, no, this is Cortana or Cartana. I do like this one. Origami Sword is great. Celesteela. Um, this thing's funny. Not nearly as funny as Stakataka, but it is. Um, Necrozma. Uh, Pretty sure the only results this thing has are when it's fused with Lunala, or when it was able to be Ultra Necrozma in Gen 7. So, yeah, we're just going to stick it there and call it a day. Magearna, I like everything about this Pokemon, but because of its mythical status, it has like no VGC background because mythicals are never allowed in VGC for some reason. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I skip Guzzlord? Like, if I felt like editing it in, I would put the Guzzlord Scream. That's the only thing this thing has going for it. It's Dark Dragon, so it just dies to Fairy. But yeah. Um, Marshadow, once again, is a cool mythical, but other than that, it really has no background in doubles, and that's the only background I know. So, um, let's see. Naganito, I don't think it has anything. I don't like the design, and I don't think it has anything competitive. So, um, look up Stakataka versus Stakataka. You'll understand. Jenga Tower is an absolute like peak Pokemon design. Lucephalon, on the other hand, no, sorry. Um, Zeraora, absolute S tier. Physical attacking electric type that actually has a good physical electric move. Um, if this thing were allowed in VGC, I'm sure it would do something. Like, it would find a way to do something. Hmm. Yeah, that's right. Melmetal technically was Gen 7, even though it came out in Pokemon Go. Um, I love it. He is a baby, but again, mythicals don't really have any VGC stats. Okay, now most of the Alolan forms don't have anything because they're bad, but I'm gonna rate them based on my opinion of them. So I like the fact that when he gets mad, he'll throw Geodudes in the cannon and fire them like bullets. Um, what is this thing? Oh, that's the other forms. Why did they put Lycanroc Dusk down here? Um, Alolan Marowak is a better user of the Thick Club than regular Marowak. That is all. Alolan Raichu, get this baby some pancakes. He is adorable. He surfs on his tail. His shiny is peak. Um, just like honestly, give him a better ability than what he has, and he'll probably be a lot better. Um, oh, this is where the sub form of Wishy Washy is. Okay, but yeah, no, Lowland Fan Slash is just bad. Um, let's see. Alolan Ninetales is solid. I just wish it had more. I wish it had more special attack. Give the Ninetales line an evolution, just across the board. Give it like 50 points. Catch it up with Arcanine. I think they were um not the word's not rivals. It's basically they were counterparts. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. Counterparts. Um, Lowland Doug Trio. Burn this Pokemon. Burn it. Burn it with fire. Kill it with fire. Um. Oh, hey, there's Duskform looking around. You know what? I'm gonna put him up here. I'm gonna put him up here. 'Cause, yeah, I love this. I love Duskform like he is best boy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has less results than Dayform, but that's only because Dayform could do the please kick my dog strat. Um, Alolan Muck gets to be um the highest tier just because of how annoying it can be alongside Smeargle. I just it makes me want to hurt people. But yeah, that's my Alola Pokemon Final Evolution tier list. Thank you guys again for 35 subs. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave me comments and tell me some ideas for videos you guys would like to see, because I know these tier lists get boring. Um, but yeah, this been Delteros. Don't be me. Be better.